to 1,000 and see if that makes it better.
Isn't the performance of the connections just a speed test?
Yeah. So you can see that's my maximum bandwidth at the moment.
Well, it's not going to change.
No, no. So we're getting 900, 880 or something. So that must be AC.
Maybe.
Yeah. And here you can actually see your average as well, your minimum, maximum, and average. But this is real time. You got to sit there looking at it, which is a pain. A better way to do it is use a data collector. Okay, so a data collector will save it as a log, and you can view it as a graph over time. So let's go. You have to go, if you're going to create your own, you go to user defined. Okay, here you'll see there's no collectors at the moment because it's pristine. He's following me? Okay, data collectors, user defined. So that's to keep a trace. So you can let it run overnight or during the day and then analyze it later. So, okay. So here you would just go new data collector. All right, so I'm going to call this NIC and WLAN. Okay. Here, I'm just going to create it manually because I'm an elite user. I'm not a noob that needs a wizard. Okay. Manual. Next. All right. What do we want to do? We want to get a performance counter. Okay. You can send alerts, so you can actually get it to send you an SMS or an email if performance chokes up.
I think it's something you do for servers.
Yeah, as well, servers, yeah. Okay, next. All right, now it says what counter do you want to get? So here, basically, it'll bring up the same interface. So I'll go for network. Let me jump. No, it doesn't. You think it would. Microsoft. N. All right, network interface. And pick the card you want. That one. Okay, and add the counter. See, you can add a whole bunch of counters. So that's the one I've added. But here, see, because I didn't pick one, it's giving me an asterisk, a wildcard, so it's going to do all the counters, which I don't want. So let me remove that and only get the bandwidth one. Okay, current bandwidth. So it'll be flat because I'm not using the wireless at the moment. I'm using Ethernet. And let's add that. Come on. There you go. Current bandwidth on the instance, the Intel. Okay. I OK that. Now you can tell it to take a sample. Every 15 seconds, it can get a sample. So I'm just going to change it to 1 second so I get a few samples because I'm not going to run it for hours. So I'll let it take a sample every second. Okay. Next, this is where it's going to save it. Perf logs are always saved in your C drive, if that's your system drive. That's the variable under a folder called perf logs, admin, NIC for this one. Next, I'm already got admin privilege, so I don't have to tell it to run as an admin or whatever, and finish. Okay. Now what you'll see there's a counter. Okay. If I open up that, there's a collector set. If I open up that collector set, there's the collector, because you can have multiple in it. And if I click this, it'll show me properties about it. So you can see what it's monitoring. Okay, you can see the sample interval. And at the moment, it's infinite, because I've left it at 0. But what I can say is, if I want to run it for 5 minutes, I can say, get me 300 samples. Because the 60 seconds to a minute, 300 is 5 minutes. Okay, or you can schedule it. So this is an easy way of just getting like a 5-minute sample. Okay, I can apply that. Oh, what was it? I don't freaking remember. Stop looking. I don't know.
That's a performance monitor password. It's not your TAFE password.
That's incorrect. No.
It's the computer password.
Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll do that later. The counter's still there. It's just I'm going to manually stop it. Okay.
Are you that scared that I'm?
No, I can't. I'm scared that I forgot what I put when I built this last night, because I was using my fingerprint so far, so I haven't had to type my password.
Didn't you have to leave PIN in before?
Just a PIN. That's not a password. There's also a password.
Yeah, shouldn't the PIN work?
No. Doesn't matter. Anyway, we can start it by just hitting start. Okay. So what it's doing now, every second, it's giving me that reading every second. All right. So if we let that run for a bit, let's get a few samples. I don't just want 1 or 2 points. I want 10, 20, you know. This is the hard part where you just wait.
Can we do this?
This is IT. You wait. A lot of waiting in IT.
Can we do the router now, please?
And you just do your home one. That's what it says. Just connect to your home Wi-Fi.
So how do I film it then?
With your phone. Just
But
take
I'm
it.
doing it with my phone.
Have you got a laptop?
No?
No, we'll get somebody else's phone
I'll
to record
steal
you.
someone else's phone.
Yeah. Or connect someone else's phone to your
Oh,
network.
okay, that's
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Well, I can
All right.
connect them to the network.
Yeah, how to connect. And then you can use that in your user doc on how to connect to the Wi-Fi, because you're supposed to make a user doc for
So
assessment
I
one.
open the phone, go Wi-Fi, click the home network, and put the password in.
That's pretty much.
Bravo.
Browse, first find the appropriate access point.
I swear to God.
All right,
these
so
type
let's
of
stop
times-
this now, okay? Right click and stop. Okay, so we've taken some samples. And what you'll see is something magic happen. Reports has changed. And if we look at reports, user defined, you'll see that it's generated a report now, okay? If we click on that, you'll see that's the log that I've saved. And if I open that, it'll give me a graph, okay? And this will show me, and if I click on the counter, it should give me the averages, the minimum, the maximum, and the average. And you can see it ran for 1.8 minutes. For your assessment, all you have to do is right click on this and go save image as and put it into your report. Okay, so here you can say WLAN NIC and save it somewhere, not in system 32. It's a bad place to save.
Yeah, no, it's over there.
Just in pictures. Okay. And what you'll see now is you've got your evidence of your performance. So did you just work out how I did that?
Can you pass me the Jesus juice, please?
Mate, it's running low.
I've started touching my face. So
Don't touch your face.
It's not possible for me, sadly.
So let's have a look. Let's go into pictures. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you.
I can't believe that.
Pictures. Second. All
Kills
right.
the
And there it
most,
is.
yeah.
See the image? And then you open that up. Come on,
How
Windows.
can you kill more than 99.99% of germs?
There you go. And there you go. There's your evidence to put in your report. Okay? So you are all good with that? Nodding yes.
Can you show me that picture?
No. Do your own and do it for at least 5 minutes.
Can you believe this, Richard?
I don't think Rich is listening anymore. He's playing a game. He just connected to the...
He's got mine.
That's what you are all going to do. You're just going to connect and then go eBay shopping or something.
I'm going to be playing Witcher.
Watching
whilst
cat videos.
Whilst I just nod and say yes.
Just move your mouse every once in a while.
Have you seen like the videos of people connecting their mouses to like fans and stuff to remain active?
Yeah.
That's good shit.
All right. So hopefully that was helpful. So for the rest of the class, just work on your projects. What time is it anyway? Wow, it's nearly 2 o'clock. Yeah, so you've got an hour. Just play around with what we've learned so far. Try to complete it. Worst case scenario, you can contact me via email or on the class Discord. No, I'll probably reply.
He's not going to reply.
I replied.
He's talking shit.
I replied to you.
He only replies when he actually has to. If you're just asking a normal question, Sir's going to open that shit and then just put it into junk.
Just laugh.
Put it in spam. Look at it.
First.
Look at it go. He's stuck. And then you're just going to move on.
And then mark it as unread.
Exactly. Mark it as red.
No, unread.
Yes.
It's like I didn't get a chance.
Yeah,
to,
sorry. Busy.
Ah, true. True.
Busy.
No, Sir's the sort of person that marks it as red and then says to you, I read it. I just didn't want to respond.
It wasn't worth it. And I think that's the end. So once you've done that performance test on your network,
Drug facts. Ethanol gets you
So-
effed up, boys.
some of you probably might have issues because you might not have access to a desktop with a wireless card. If you got a laptop, you should be fine.
I don't have a NIC, but I have a
You can use a USB one if you've got a USB
Yeah, I've got an
wireless.
adapter,
Yeah, you can
yeah.
use that. It should come up as an acceptable network card. But remember, connect it first. Otherwise, it doesn't show up. Even if I had this unplugged, then the Ethernet wouldn't show up. It's got to be plugged in and active. Alright, so yeah, you've got a laptop with a
Yeah.
Wi-Fi. You can use that fine. If you've only got a desktop and a phone, you might have problems.
What?
To do the wireless card performance test.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, if you've got a USB one, you can use the USB one.
So can we talk about 5.1 if you want?
No, not really. What is it? What does it ask? 5.1 of this assessment?
Yeah,
Let's have a look.
about the firewall.
The firewall, yeah. So you can set up a firewall. All routers have firewall settings.
Yeah.
So you can just block those, do some IP filtering. That pretty much just asks for IP filtering to block those URLs.
So that's it. We're just doing this assessment now.
Yeah,
I might jet then.
everyone's easier.
I said I'm staying to the end of the
Otherwise,
class,
they're
Richard.
going to send an email to your boss saying he left early.
Oh, I'm staying. Richard, please. I need this one.
I don't think Richard's listening.
Richard. I think that's why his camera's off. Then you should alt tabbed in.
All right, so
Minecraft.
just work on that.
Now we
for
should
now.
do, sir. You should
Hang on.
build the class. You should build the whole tape in Minecraft.
On Minecraft, yeah.
And you can use it as like the documentation for when like the orientation, you
Mhm.
bring them into the Minecraft place and you say, okay guys, let's walk around TAFE, and you walk around in
Virtual
Minecraft.
world.
How cool would
And
that
we
be?
make virtual friends.
Richard, make it happen. Can you ping him? How do you know if he's there or not?
Well, it shows you there.
But I mean,
Status unknown.
no, he's not there. I mean, it's
Oh,
like,
he's gone red now.
he's gone red. How's he gone red?
I don't know. The thing came up red. And can I stop this recording?
I think you just gotta,
It's a recording.
I think you have to stop. Yeah, there you
Stop
go.
recording. Okay. Stop recording. Yes.
Ooh,